When did Chazaras Hashatz turn into email checking time every day at davening? Welcome to the Jewish News Channel from Imbalanced. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen people? It's rampant. Chazaras Hashatz comes along, or maybe other times at davening, and they're busy checking their emails and looking at their texts and who knows what else, sending emails. Perfect time to catch up, right? My kids aren't here. I'm not at work. There's no one to bother me. I have my cell phone all to myself. There's two types of people. Some people are a little more discreet and kind of hide it under the table, thinking that we have no idea why they're, looking at their hands underneath the table for 10 minutes. Other people have no shame. They just do it in public, just scrolling down, deleting, checking, responding. And it amazes me. And look, we're all guilty to some degree. Device addiction is really common, but it's just getting out of hand, and it destroys the whole atmosphere of tefillah. Not to mention, have you ever seen these people who they have to use their iPad as their personal sitter? There's like 500 Siddurim on the shelf, but no, they need to use their iPad as their sitter. Give me a break. Now, what's the solution? I don't know the solution. It's not a simple matter. And as I said, this is sad. This is a sad situation. But I do think that for many people, once they're in the shul already, they're addicted. Once their cell phone is there, it's too late. There's nothing they can do. And it's actually a physical addiction. There's research that demonstrates that the same pleasure centers that are triggered and activated by a drug are activated when we get a text. When we get that text or email, it makes us feel good. So it's actually a physical thing in our brain telling us, it's like a drug, telling us, oh, you're special. You just got a text. You just got an email. Check it. And it's a craving, and people have told me they can't resist the urge. They just need to check it. They can't wait. So once you're in the shul with your phone, it might be too late, which is why I say we need to have a box outside of the shul. And I know I'm not the first person to have this idea, but I think we have to really start a movement. And it's kind of like me and brownies. When I'm sitting there staring, I love good fudgy chocolate brownies. I'm sitting there staring them in the face, and they're in my kitchen, and they're right in front of me, and I have my cup of coffee. It's too late. I know it. I'm finished. There is no chance that I am going to pass that nisayon. But when I'm in the store and I see the brownies, at that point I can still sometimes win the battle. Say to myself, all right, you know what? Don't buy the brownie. Then you'll be home. It'll be too late at that point. And I can force myself sometimes. You got to have the willpower. But at least then you have a fighting chance. If you can leave the phone in the box outside of the shul, and if that became the shul policy, then when you walk in, there's no nisayon anymore. There's no temptation. But once you're in the shul, at least for some people, maybe for many people, it's too late. We've got to start this movement. I'm not sure about the iPad with the sitter. You're gonna have to give me your thoughts on that. And we got to start a movement. I mean, we're destroying the atmosphere at tefillah. What are our kids going to think? What are we going to think? Thanks for joining me here, and we will see you next time on the Jewish News Channel from Imbalanced.